snap, I didn't see you there. My name is Marcus. I'm going to be discussing with you guys positivism paradigm. So the positivism paradigm is one of three discussed in Unit 1. A paradigm in and of itself is a framework that establishes the norms, conventions, and warrants of the scholarship conducted within it. There are fundamental associations assumed within the paradigm. The four fundamental associations are as follows. We have epistemology, which is going to be what counts as knowledge. Next, we have ontology, which is how we understand reality in itself. And then axiology is going to be what matters, like where's the value associated with the situation. And then lastly, praxeology, which would be understanding what should be done, and the next thing will be the action. So back to the fundamental assumptions associated with the paradigm, I wanted to go back and revert what I previously mentioned, the four different ones, and see how they compare to my example of washing dishes. So epistemology is what counts as knowledge. So pretty much knowing how to wash dishes and the process it takes is being considered essentially. Ontology is how we understand in reality. So it's like you're understanding on a personal level of when and when not to do dishes or how to do it, or just like the real world of you doing it itself. And then axiology is what matters and where's like the value of it. So the value of washing dishes for me would be to keep a clean house, have my dishes clean, and have the ability to just up and grab a new dish and use it versus having to clean one off before using it the next time. And then finally, praxeology. That's going to be, again, what understanding what should be done. So in turn, the action. And with this example, knowing what should be done is knowing exactly when to wash the dishes. After all the functional assumptions are all added together, it pretty much helps to better understand the paradigm in itself. So more specifically, positivism studies communication using logic and methods from natural sciences. For example, experiments and observations. In my example, the experiment could be washing different dishes in different situations, different ways, using maybe a dishwasher or different detergents. And then the observation would be to see which way works out best for you. So positivism believes that reality is singular. It's a state of existence with universal or essential truths. Our goal of the positivism paradigm is to establish a cause and effect relationship between two variables. For example, the cause to wash dishes could be that it's dirty. The effect is that you then wash the dishes. There should also be a stimulus and a response. This allows us to predict and control future behaviors. So the stimulus in this situation would be a dirty dish, for example, and then the response would be a clean dish.
This is how you wash dishes.
Step 1, find your sponge. Step 2, apply some water to your sponge. Step 3, add a little bit of that sauce, get it all nice and soapy. Maybe add a little bit more water. And then, for the final step, wash the dish. Make sure you're getting all the nooks and crannies, and make sure it looks spotless. Next, you want to rinse off the bowl in which you used to clean and place it on the drying rack.
This is not how you wash dishes.
And there you have it. I showed you the differences and the comparisons between positivism and how that relates to my example of washing dishes and the steps it takes to complete that task. I wanted to go back and just to confirm what a paradigm is and what positivism is in itself. The paradigm, if you guys remember, is going to be the framework that establishes the norms. So the norm would be to wash the dishes. Like as a person in the world, I guess in America, we wash our dishes. If we don't do it ourselves, then a dishwasher does. But that is the social norm. That's a norm to have clean dishes in the house.